he does have some IO amp this game, which will help him a lot.
Helps.
Like, Troll's one of the best carries to buff up any of these attack speed EHP buffs that help him go in the fight, stay in there longer, and stick on a target is really big for him. But every time you tether the Troll, you're not tethering your Storm too, right? So there's some trade-off.
Do you feel like there was a different option than Troll that you had like on your mind when you don't know the offlane in that position? Like, what carry do you pick? By the way, the last pick was Dragon Knight here for OG, so a strong, durable laner that
you know, Amar's been real spicy recently, talking a lot of trash in those pubs.
Yeah, but he's on Dragon Knight this game, so probably going to be a bit less of a flashy performance from him.
You say that, but you never know.
I do like the DK pick a lot for the OG draft. I felt like they lacked Disable, they lacked a bit of initiation and a frontliner, so it kind of checks all of those boxes, despite being a hero that's, you know, not what it once was in terms of being OP. It fit the draft really well.
Well, sometimes it's not all about the style points. It's about, you know, what fits the draft. Sometimes it's the more maybe his evil twin, Jaiga.
Yeah, they were giving each other shit in the lobby too.
But you love seeing it,
talking about
right?
talking about the colors. It's like, oh, Taiga's always in that bottom position on the team. That brown, that orange color.
That's such a weird thing to tease each other.
Dude, it is a thing with Dota players though. It's like you never want to be the bottom guy.
Yeah. Taiga, though, taking a lot of damage, gets the hop off on Insania, but he is going to be the first blood.
If I'm not hitting towers, even though I'd really like to farm, we're not going to get any towers, so I have to sack my game a bit and do that.
All right, we get the drag back immediately, though. Ember running away. Taiga is left behind. Misha trying whatever he can to try to help out a little bit, but they're going to run that forward. Can they get a kill on Insania? Yes, they can, but they'll follow up with a really nice Earth Spike. Can they get the kill on Taiga? The Rolling Thunder coming on through. They'll kill BZM, and they'll protect their stack.
Just using it as a bait, really.
Mar's here, though. Mar gonna challenge it, gets a lot of those last hits. Very tanky.
My boy's got a full armlet already.
He's a big
Fury obviously wants to farm, right? But he's been the one that's pressuring towers. Insania is just getting solo killed. Alright.
The tips comes out.
That's gotta feel good.
A little bit of a rivalry, I would say. The drag back over onto Amar. It's gonna take a couple heroes to try to get this kill, though. It's toggling quite well, zipping forward again. A couple more clicks. The Rolling Thunder comes in, and it's gonna be Boxy who actually gets the final hit. Cookie up forward. They're a little bit off the mark now. And like we said, Misha's just able to go throw him in that little bubble, and they disengage just like that. Zai jumping in though. Misha, Taiga nearby, doesn't have that cookie up for another couple seconds. It's gonna try to slow them down just a little bit, but they'll find the kill on Matu thanks to the poison. Misha will fall, they'll find another kill on Taiga. Zai gets himself a double kill. Smoke play coming out from OG. They know exactly where they are. They're making their way over, but they have their own smoke over on the side of Liquid as they're going to back out. Insania left behind, BZM walking right in front. Misha just going to casually throw out a little bit of the blink forward here from Amar, but it was a bait. They go right back in with the Rolling Thunder. Nice disruption, though, buying them a little bit more time thanks to Misha, but it's not enough as Amar does eventually melt here as Matu just starts wailing away on everyone. Root holding into place as it been coming up from Mickey. They'll find the kill on Misha as now they'll throw those long-range Snapfire kisses, and Mickey's taking a lot of damage. Iragi joining back. But Zai, they want this kill on the Pango. They got to move a little bit faster. They'll hold them in place. A Scatter Blast, just a little bit more damage. Cookie hop forward, and down will go the Pangolier.
Be happy with that for Liquid.
Oh boy, we just saw this fight, didn't we?
Yeah, this is the same fight.
Yeah. Well, Misha's gonna die. They'll buy back. They want to get back in Amar. He's a tanky boy, but is he tanky enough to zip forward again? There's gonna be a Yules. Buys a little bit more time. Amar trying to tackle. Get the call over onto Zai. They're trying so hard to kill this Dragon Knight. They'll eventually find it, but they'll end up losing Boxy and Matu in the process. And they'll find themselves one more kill. Mickey, you stayed a little bit too long, my friend.
Like, okay, we could like blow this game wide open at any moment.
They're trying to find this opening here on the side of OG. BZM will get revealed, does throw out the shackles, goes in through again, has a BKB, the Scatter Blast though coming out from Taiga. Cookie out forward, that'll be no Boxy to help Matu out in this fight. So they're gonna try to fight through. Rolling Thunder, again, another save coming out here for Misha on himself this time. Although he is silenced up and they're finding this opening. Can they get the kill over onto Misha? Insania sitting very, very low. They'll kill Insania first. Misha next to follow, but Zai taking a lot of damage. There's gonna be buybacks coming out from both of these support heroes. Yuragi hiding in the meld, waiting patiently. Boxy rejoining here with this relocate, wants to try to help out. Matu sitting a little bit low. They'll be able to go and pop Matu as they'll turn right back around again. This score is looking very sick, but Misha comes back in with the save. Can they keep Yuragi alive is the question. He's gonna make it out. They're gonna high five all the way through. They kill Boxy. They team wipe Liquid and they get the for themselves.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, like, it could have gone... Oh,
Oh.
wait.
At their health, right? If you could start a fight where some of the heroes over on the side of Liquid are just a little bit lower, that can determine how everything goes down. Continue the Pokemon, he's in. Gonna zip in with BZM, the long range kisses. Oh, 2 on the back lines here from BZM. He just goes and cleans up both of them here. As now he's just going to keep moving around. Montu running for his life. They have that BKB on him. Zai rolling around, trying to force them off of this tower. They'll go, and they don't have any creeps just yet, but they're on their way. So they'll take down the tower. They're going right for a finish here.
All right,
All right,
okay.
boys. All right, I see you. Montu, the jump forward again from Amar. Look at this. Yuragi's just like, all right, Amar, you do your thing. I'm just going to hit these buildings. I would like to win this game. Please and thank you. Cookie out forward. Another save over to the back lines.
Look at the DK slope plus Scotty.
And he's so tanky here. Look at him. So, yeah, they're doing a lot of damage, but, like, this is just not looking good for Montu here as they have some big damage coming up from Yuragi, coming up from BZM. Mickey jumping forward, has that BKB, but he's taking too much damage from the TA. They'll get Montu. Montu having to buy back now. Old Tumbiangi. But the damage is being done to the towers. The Ancient is exposed. I don't know what Liquid Matumba Man can do right now as Mickey. They're trying to find anything. They're trying to punish Amar. They can't even do it. Mickey will fall. A Cookie hop forward. They've got their eyes again. They'll kill Matumba Man. And this is looking like this game is very much belonging to the side of
that's
OG.
it. Yeah, that's it.
There it is. There's the GG call. OG, they're looking real good.
I mean, these are just 2 exceptional world-class teams. And I think if you're Liquid, looking at that game...
Be able to engage you, or you pick some ultra carry there, put the Razor mid, use them as a bulwark, and say, at some point, we're going to enter the Roche pit, come into us, and use the Dazzle Mag as counter-initiators, which is a route you can go, though I don't think it would have worked out that way.
Yeah, you know, you have a carry. Razor is the only thing to pair up with it. Like, they're relying fairly heavy on Mickey having a solid game here to be the Magnus empowered target. I feel like SF is really good as a carry. Like, I almost want to say he's just a carry. Like, he's a better carry than he is a mid. I don't know if we've seen it lose yet.
I'm not 100% sure. I do know that we are just seeing it.
At least I haven't.
Very, very powerful when they start doing this right-click build. It just farms so fast.
It hits so hard. You just get crit for your entire HP if you're a Dazzle. It's sad, but a great lane for a Dazzle. I mean, Dazzle Razor, like, Slardar is going to have such a tough time here. Like, Razor alone, you just run at him. You just run at the Slardar, steals damage, easy last hits, Dazzle, you press the Q, keep that buff up. Although it doesn't work with the Razor's right clicks anymore. It's just Dazzles, but it does slow a lot now.
How do you approach this lane then? How do you make this so you're not, you know, being totally zoned out or feeding?
I think maybe it was SVG that had mentioned it. The wave cutting is definitely the play. Like, anytime you're in one of these, like, really unfavorable lanes, it's like 60-30, you just cut wave. And in the off lane, you can always get away with that, so why not? Force the 50-50.
It's getting clicked down here. BZM Yuragi will start off the game with the first blood.
Wait, did Yuragi?
Move their players, so it wasn't necessarily, you know, always the mid player who's going to be moving. It's not always going to be Koifa. It was, you know, sometimes it was Mickey, sometimes it was Boxy, sometimes it looks like Zai's taking a lot of damage here and needs to get himself underneath that tower. Yagi starts pulling off, he's gonna turn back around, give a couple clicks off to Mickey. BZM joining in, has the silence off. They need to have some sort of way to hold him in place, though. And I'm not sure they possess it at this time, as more people joining into the fray here. Misha getting clicked around, Boxy dropping the swarm over onto Amar. Needs to be careful, staying very, very low. So has to get that bug off as fast as possible. Looks like BZM will assist with that. Gonna just go away, but they still manage to get the call onto Amar. Misha clicking away on Zai. Taiga's here, though. They're gonna try to make some moves over onto Zai, but they need to be careful they don't go too far. Another orb getting tossed out. Boxy looking for this opening. The Remnant forward. They'll find the kill on BZM. Liquid this time bringing all the aggression to the door of OG. And they're not done. They want Misha. Can they get him? Yes, they can.
I love how active they're being. Like, Boxy in particular, looking at the rosters, and especially with the performances we've seen, these are like 2 top caliber teams currently.
Oh, Misha. He's just going to try to teleport out. I'm not sure if he's going to make it, though. Too much damage coming off of Mr. Tumba. And that's the shard for Taiga that just got sniped. That's a big deal.
Tubba Man has the AC.
Oh, they go for the
right.
RP. Zai wants his kill, knows the rest of his team's nearby. Go for the Presence Dark Lord, but he is not going to be able to survive that. Or rather, the Requiem of Souls.
Item late, naturally. You're at a point where there's so much tankiness on all of these heroes that at this timing, if you were an offlane Tide, you'd be waiting for
Oh god, they just immediately break the smoke.
Yeah, that's an Ember Spirit right there.
Oof. That feels bad.
It's really annoying that it works like that, but it does. Yeah, they're too tanky. He's gonna need to hit like 4 people with Ravage.
Zai getting all the info, seeing himself a Misha, and like you said, maybe that Blink Dagger just doesn't do much of anything. Yuragi though, will try to buy himself a little bit more time, but the damage coming out from Liquid is too strong. It's a double kill for Mickey. He's looking for some more. Matu is gonna be able to get a kill on Amar. And they've got a gem online, so they'll finish up on BZM, and they'll continue to just rip down the vision.
To make any other call at that point.
Lamar gets... I can't even say he got caught out, right? He's in his own base. They're just so aggressive here. Dumbaban just chasing after Yuragi. Wants the final hit here. Maybe diving just a bit too far, but look at this damage. He kills Lamar. That was a die back. The respawn coming back up now. All right, that's a really good Ravage, but I'm not sure it's going to be quite enough as they are held into place with a beautiful Dream Coil over on several. But Matu, he's just too strong here. Ragi putting out a couple hits over onto Boxy. Boxy immediately using that ultimate, just going to get right back up again. Shakuching out. Takes a decent amount of damage, but he's still alive. BCM, though, chasing. They really want this kill. The silence getting used again over here on Boxy, but no. They'll find him with a final nuke, but while they're chasing him, there's a lot of damage happening over here. They take out Taiga, but they're still just running into the base here of OG. So they take a tower.
And Mickey feels completely unkillable. Once again, I love the itemization from all of Liquid, building like this mass minus armor and HP, or this mass like plus armor and HP strat, because these crazy plays where they're diving could actually go punished if they had like one left. Oh,
they
wow.
call it. They said, all right, this is looking too impossible. We're too far behind. So Liquid, we talked about that window not being open for them in game number 1, but in game number 2, they definitely fought back.
One Luna back or something, you feel pretty bad, right? Now you're all stuck in base and your carry died.
But then you just nightmare the X pullback.
I mean, it's too next level for me.
Yeah, that's
you,
probably
then
not.
you get the Ags on a
That's
Lord and
probably
rift them back out.
Yeah, then you just make the portal first.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
But what's actually going to happen is a final pick Wraith King. Matu picks it up. Picking another...
Well, I actually really like the Enigma versus any of these like Medusa / Luna type heroes, because usually what you have is some sort of lineup that is just like based on amplifying that one hero. And if you Midnight Pulse Black Hole a Luna, like she is 100% going to die. And Bane is the only thing that can interrupt it through that BKB currently. So I think the Enigma is good if you can get into that late game. And that to me is kind of where I see the Wraith King coming in, because you think on like surface level that it's a bit of a weird pick against the Underlord, where you're supposed to lose that lane to him because of the damage he gets from the skeletons. But I think it's just a hero to like run in like a psychopath for Zai to get his holes out.
So you think it's going to be more of just like a very tanky in your face sort of thing? Or
This hero.
yeah. Oh, Cookie hop forward here over onto Taiga.
A level 2 timing.
It's a lot of damage. Good lord. He is forced to use that very far. Oh, it gets canceled. Oh, the first blood going to Insania. And a little tip to boot for farming, because you said he's very greedy. So if you're able to, Taiga walking into quite a few of Liquid again. And they'll find themselves a pick off on Mickey while this is happening. So I think you're happy with that, especially because they don't end up getting the kill on Taiga and they get the kill on mid instead.
Yeah, Mickey's having a tough time this game. Just the grip paired with the
God.
meatball. Oh, there's the combo.
Yeah, he went right into that, so Boxy collecting the kill. They get the Nightmare off over on Snapfire. Need a little bit more damage. They'll jump forward. Oh, the Black Hole, though, coming out from Zai will be able to hold the Invoker in place. And they should have more than enough damage to take down BZM, but they'll also be able to take down Zai. Boxy is trying to put out some more damage using those little bugs. And you can see that Matu was starting to join into the fight. They'll take out the Roche, though.
Now that it's on cooldown.
Matu, though, very forward. They've got a little bit of pinstring. There's going to be a nice meatball, and Sani is the first to drop. They'll chase after BZM. Boxy clicking away. Looks like they're going to try to get enough damage over onto Zai with the Bedlam. There it is, the Sunstrike coming in. But they'll end up losing Taiga for it. The Reincarnation does get popped on Matu. BZM trying to run away. It's not looking like he's going to be able to. This Invoker, it will fall as Matu now running away from Yuragi, running away from Amar. They have so much damage. They've popped the BKBs. They want to make sure that they can get this, but it's really hard to get their hands on Matu. He's just shifting, toggling so well, but eventually he will fall to Yuragi.
Giving vision for his team because he has that BKB.
Oh dear. Okay, there it is. There's the BKBs coming out from Mickey, coming out from Zai. Look at the positioning though here on Misha. Gonna try to get enough damage over onto Amar. They'll turn their attention to that. They just blow up Insania thanks to that BKB. They're chasing over onto the back line. Zai goes in for the black hole. And Misha, though, look at this positioning. Ready and just anytime he needs to, coming in there with the Fiend's Grip. Good terrorize coming through. Yuragi, though, sitting very, very low. He's got to be careful. He's got to try to get a little bit more damage on Matu, sitting so low. The bouncing glaives coming out, though. Yuragi gets the final hit as they're going to try to get out of there in a hurry. Boxy can't do anything about this. They catch their Uber and they leave the area. It looks like Taiga, though, he's missed the car.
Thanks for kind and nice words.
Yeah, Matumba Man going down.
Majority of their big damage. And so it's very interesting to see his positioning the entire time.
Yeah, and you know, this...
As I say that, though, you know, he's very far forward here. He's going to get chopped by Matu, but the Aegis has already picked up. His job is done, and they're going to start chasing. They have their eyes on this Wraith King. Mickey having to be a little bit careful, but he pops the Blade Mail. It's going to be the first time where we're going to see Matu fall. Amar taking a lot of damage over here because the rest of his team is having to scatter. And they'll find the kill on Taiga. They'll get the kill on Matu, though. Amar just manning up on the back lines here. They'll get the silence cookie hop coming out from Insania, and he ends up paying for murdering the king. But you're not sure about oh goodness. Okay. There was an Insania there, but Matumba Man jumping in. Knows that there doesn't have that BKB quite up and running. Zai getting into position here. He gets silence. He's trying to go. They pop the Lincolns. Bane just getting stunned up. He's just taking too much damage. So the buyback will pay off as Misha does come back again. Mickey taking a lot of damage here from Yuragi. They need to get a little bit more damage in time. Are they going to be able to do it? They've already lost Taga. And now Matu. There it is. A big cataclysm. Is it going to connect though? Connects over onto Boxy. Matu running for his life. BZM, look how fast he is. He wants to try to grab him, but he's just not going to be able to close the gap. And look at this. Look at the immediately. They immediately TP to the bottom area. They know BZM's down here. BZM walks right into Insania. Look at it. He throws out the ice wall. He's going, uh-oh. I got to get out of here. They go in with the black hole. They're going to get rid of this Invoker right here, right now.
All right. On either side gets caught out. It can be GG.
All right, Yuragi. Trying to just force them back. It is a Luna. The Glaive's bouncing. Amar's already in position here. They've popped the BKB over on Yuragi. They're just going to take as much of the base as they can, but there is a little bit of poking back and forth here in this mid lane.
I just question what I'm looking at when I see a Stygian Desolator Octarine.
Okay, all right, Amar, he's in. Nightmare comes out. They've got some of those creeps hitting the base, but there's a big cataclysm coming in. Can they take down this Wraith King? Now he's back up again thanks to the Weaver. There's the black hole coming out from Zai with that BKB. He's already trying to go in for a second time. They'll be able to take down the first time, but Taiga, he will fall. Amar buys back, and it's going to be Amar and Taiga buying back again. They want to get in there. They have another black hole over here on the side. They're trying to put enough damage out over on the... They'll be able to take down Misha. Misha buying back. They're going right back in again. They want to get these kills. Yuragi jumps forward. He gets the kill on Zai. There is no Enigma. Does have buyback, though, as the rest of the team on the hunt. The buyback for the Enigma. Boxy running for his life as he gets another kill. Insania will fall. More buybacks. The base is getting hit, though, with these creeps. As these fights go on, they've sent the troops down the mid lane.
Lives are the most important at this point in the game for both sides.
BZM gets found out here. Does have buyback. That'll be the Snapfire Kisses that get used. So they do find themselves a pick off on the side of Liquid. That could be...
Run down mid and instantly end the game. So it could go either way.
Again, just cleaning up all these creeps. A jump forward from Matu. He's in. He's looking to see if he can blow anybody up as quickly as possible. Amar already, though, is looking to try to get people out. He does get hexed up. There it is. There's the black hole over onto 3 side. Perfect positioning, but it's not going to be able to finish up. There it is. Second black hole is going to be able to grab the Luna. They'll take Misha. They'll take down Yuragi. Yuragi going to have to buy back immediately as they do get the kill over onto Amar. They need more damage, though. They need to take down this Wraith King, and they'll take him down once, but he's coming right back up again. OG looking to find the entry to go and just continue this fight, but it's so hard. They almost managed to get the kill. It's like, all right, oh, Yuragi, he goes in very, very deep. He's got to run, though. Matu's hot on his heels. They're going to chase him. The Hex comes out from BZM, though. Can they keep it alive long enough so that Yuragi can get back into the Founties? Too much damage. No, they'll be able to save him just in the nick of time, but there it is. They're going to try to drag Taiga right back out using the Black Hole. They'll get the kill on Taiga. He does not have buyback. Mickey sitting a little bit lower on the side. Yuragi trying to man fight over here onto Matu. That's going to be another reincarnation. He's coming right back up again. Stunned into place. Follow up with the Tornado. Yuragi looking for the moment to go and drop that Lucent Beam, but they're just focusing down over on the buildings. They know that they don't have the buyback on a lot of these heroes. Meteor's getting dropped, just trying to push them away the Disarm, but they call GG. Team Liquid just absolutely obliterating OG in that last fight.
It's so hard to make the right call at that point in the game. I liked what they were doing with the sieging. I loved the patience, especially from Zai, because, like, he's the reason that that was so hard for OG, that he wasn't just, like, blowing the Black Hole on just any pickoff. Like, he knows